Buying a car in your prime is no longer about speed or status, but about comfort, accessibility, and most importantly, safety. Today, we'll discuss the 5 best used SUVs of 2026 that offer excellent visibility, modern safety features, and engine reliability that won't drain your retirement savings. Finding the best SUVs for senior drivers requires a specific lens. We're looking for things like hip point, how easy it is to slide into the seat without climbing up or dropping down. We're looking for physical buttons rather than confusing touchscreens. And we're looking for mechanical longevity. And yes, we're even including some used luxury SUVs that deliver premium comfort without the premium price tag. Let's get into it. Number 5. Toyota Highlander, 2011 to 2013. Let's start with something bigger. If you regularly travel with family, if you've got grandkids, or if you simply want more space, the 2011 to 2013 Toyota Highlander is a smart choice. Despite its larger size, its ground clearance is very friendly to older knees. It sits in that Goldilocks zone, not too high like a lifted truck, but not low like a sedan. It's a very capable family SUV that remains one of the best SUVs for senior drivers who need 3 rows on occasion, but want a vehicle that drives like a car. Why the 2011 to 2013 model years? When we talk about the best years for the Highlander, this generation stands out because it was built before Toyota went all in on complex infotainment. It's a reliable beast. Specifically, the 3.5-liter V6 found in these years is considered bulletproof. In the 2026 used market, you can find these with 120,000 miles, and as long as the oil was changed, they'll easily go another 100,000. Comfort and accessibility. The Highlander is remarkably comfortable. The seats are wide, offering great hip support for long drives. But the real senior-friendly feature here is the center stow second row. It allows you to convert the middle section into a walkway, making it incredibly easy for passengers or grandkids to get to the back without anyone having to do gymnastics with the seat levers. Reliability and value. If you're looking for the most reliable mid-sized option, this is it. These years avoided the transmission hesitation issues seen in later 8-speed models. It is one of the best to buy used because the depreciation has hit its floor. You can buy it, drive it for 5 years, and likely sell it for a significant portion of what you paid. While it's not a luxury brand, the limited trim offers enough soft-touch materials to rival many luxury SUVs of that era. Number 4. Lexus RX 350, 2013 to 2015. For those looking for extra comfort without the price of a new car, the Lexus RX 350 2013 to 2015 is the gold standard. When people ask me for used luxury SUVs that won't break the bank at the mechanic, this is always my first recommendation. The seats are incredibly plush and the cabin is incredibly quiet. The V6 engine is incredibly smooth and, most importantly, it's one of the most reliable cars Lexus has ever made. What makes this one of the best SUVs for senior drivers? It's the ergonomics. Lexus spent millions of dollars researching how to make a cabin feel serene. In 2026, many new cars feel like a spaceship with bright screens that are hard on the eyes at night. The 2013 to 2015 RX 350 uses clear backlit analog gauges that are easy to read at a glance. Why these specific years? The 2013 to 2015 period represents the facelift of the 3rd generation RX. You get the updated styling, but you avoid the much more controversial and sometimes distracting touchpad interface found in the 2016 and newer models. It is quite simply the best to buy used if you value a physical volume knob and a gear shifter that actually feels like a gear shifter. Maintenance and longevity. Being a Lexus, it shares many parts with Toyota, meaning your maintenance stays low while your comfort stays high. It's arguably the most comfortable ride on this list. If you find one with the premium package, you get real wood trim and perforated leather that stays cool in the summer, vital for those living in the Sun Belt. Among luxury SUVs, the RX 350 holds its value better than almost anything else on the road. Number 3. Toyota RAV4, 2016 to 2018. This generation of the Toyota RAV4 is very popular for its intuitive interior controls. The buttons are large and clear, perfect if you're not a fan of overly technical infotainment systems. When searching for the best SUVs for senior buyers, we often look for simplicity. In 2026, we've seen a trend of putting climate controls inside a screen. In the 2016 to 2018 RAV4, if you want to turn up the AC, you grab a big rubberized knob and turn it. It's tactile, it's safe, and it's comfortable. Its 2.5-liter engine is known to last 300,000 miles with regular maintenance. This is why it's consistently rated as the most reliable small SUV in its class. For a retiree, having a car that starts every single morning without fail is the ultimate peace of mind. These are the best years because Toyota had perfected this powertrain before transitioning to the newer, more complex dynamic force engines in 2019. Safety and practicality. Starting in 2017, Toyota made Toyota Safety Sense standard on almost all trims. This means even a base model used RAV4 will likely have adaptive cruise control and lane departure warnings, which are features that make highway driving much less stressful. It's the best to buy used for someone who wants modern safety tech without the luxury price tag of luxury SUVs. The cargo floor is also one of the lowest in the segment, making it the most reliable partner for hauling groceries or a mobility walker without straining your back. This generation is known as one of the most reliable compact SUVs ever. Number 2. Subaru Forester 2017 to 2018. If visibility is your biggest concern, nothing beats this. The 2017 to 2018 Subaru Forester is known as the king of visibility. If you often have trouble seeing behind you when parking, a 2017 or 2018 Subaru Forester is the answer. With thin window pillars, visibility is best in its class. In fact, sitting in a Forester feels like sitting in a greenhouse. There are virtually no blind spots. Coupled with standard AWD and EyeSight technology for automatic braking, this is one of the safest and best SUVs for senior drivers. Why visibility is a safety feature? As we age, neck flexibility can sometimes decrease. The Forester addresses this by having a massive rear window and large side mirrors. It makes lane changes effortless. It's also very comfortable to get into because the doors are square and the roofline doesn't slope down, so you don't have to duck your head as you enter. Reliability and AWD. Subaru's symmetrical AWD is legendary. If you live in a state with snow, this is the most reliable way to ensure you don't get stranded. 2017 to 2018 models are the best years because they represent the end of their generation, meaning all the little mechanical kinks were ironed out at the factory. While it lacks the pizzazz of used luxury SUVs, its focus on utility and safety makes it a top-tier choice. It is best to buy used because Foresters tend to be owned by people who keep up with their service records. Always look for one with a documented oil change history. Number 1. Honda CR-V 2014. Finally, we've reached our number 1 spot, the 2014 Honda CR-V. Why this year specifically? This was the last year the CR-V had a traditional 5-speed automatic transmission before switching to a CVT, or continuously variable transmission, in 2015. Traditional automatics often feel more natural to those of us who have been driving for decades, and they are historically the most reliable for high-mileage longevity.
The senior-friendly secret feature? The 2014 CR-V offers rear doors that open almost 90 degrees, making ingress and egress much easier. If you're helping an even older parent into the car, or if you have some hip stiffness yourself, that extra wide opening is a game changer. It makes this one of the best SUVs for senior accessibility ever designed. Performance and comfort. The 2.4-liter K-Series engine in this car is a legend in the automotive world. It's low maintenance, fuel efficient, and smooth. While it's not a luxury SUV, the interior layout is incredibly comfortable. The gear shifter is mounted high on the dashboard, which clears up a massive amount of space in the center console for a purse, a bag, or a large water bottle. Why it's number one? It takes the top spot because it balances everything. It's one of the most reliable engines ever built, it has the best years for transmission longevity, and it's the best to buy used because the 2014 model is currently at a sweet spot price in 2026. Exactly what you want in the best SUV to buy used. You get a car that feels modern enough to be safe, but mechanical enough to be trusted for another decade. Those are the 5 best used SUV options for senior drivers in 2026 and 2027. We've looked at everything from comfortable cruisers like the Lexus RX 350 to the visibility king Subaru Forester. Choosing the right vehicle isn't just about the brand, it's about finding the most reliable partner for your lifestyle that keeps your bank account and your back happy. Do you have experience with any of these cars? Or is there another model that you find more comfortable? Maybe a specific year that you think is the best to buy used? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear it. Your feedback helps the whole community make better buying decisions.